this video we'll be taking a look at 10 of the most creative real-world designs and creations inspired by LEGO bricks. These LEGO wonders are located in countries all across the world, so be sure to stick around for the entire video in order to see all 10. Additionally, I have 2 bonus masterpieces that I will show at the end of this video in which you won't want to miss. And if you guys go on to enjoy today's video, please let me know with a like rating down below. Let's try and reach 2,000 likes on this video. Alright, let's go ahead and jump right in. Enjoy. Starting off this video is a huge rendition of a LEGO city set. This build was constructed in Tokyo, Japan in order to advertise new LEGO city sets and LEGO altogether. You guys can notice that it represents one of the city sets from 2018 titled Mountain Police Headquarters. Here's the front of the box. You guys can even see the detailing from the top, and of course this is the set that it is modeled after. Now what's interesting is that you could go inside this box, and basically inside there were displays containing activities, large LEGO builds by master builders, as well as a complete LEGO city display. It will be interesting to see if LEGO does anything like this in the near future, because I think the idea of an oversized LEGO box sort of exhibit is really, really awesome. Do you remember the double-decker couch from the LEGO Movie? Well, of course you do, as one of the defining moments and one of the most popular sets from the LEGO Movie line as well. But what if I told you that someone actually has an in-life, real-scale double-decker couch that they can sit on? Well, it turns out that under Superfan Builds, they constructed the double-decker couch from the LEGO Movie. Through some master craftsmanship and welding, they were able to produce a life-scale size double-decker couch, complete with the ladders on the side to get up to the second couch on the very top, and even cup holders. This build was featured both on a YouTube channel and TV, and I find it really interesting to see how the designers here were able to take such a blocky build and translate it into real life. I guess it does kind of work, but since the movie, there's actually been other renditions of brands creating double-decker couches here. Now this one, Emmett wouldn't be as satisfied with because there are no cup holders on it. Now all we need to see is the mech from the LEGO Movie 2, as well as maybe a triple-decker couch. To celebrate LEGO's 60th anniversary, LEGO partnered with Mass Transit Railway, or MTR, in Hong Kong, and basically designed the entire metro, or the entire train here, to include LEGO elements, LEGO designs, some minifigures from Series 18 of collectible minifigures, and overall just a very happy, cheery vibe of LEGO. These designs were apparent in the railway cars from July 27, 2018 to August 15, 2018, so not that long, so if you had the chance to ride in this, you were very lucky. The train was designed and decorated with LEGO decor such as bright colors, bricks, and a lot of minifigures printed everywhere. I think it looks just like a very fun and happy, inviting environment, and I personally would have loved to be able to go on this train. In 2012, Hong Kong Times Square and Mall received this amazing makeover for the holidays. This is a near real-life scale Christmas village in LEGO. So basically they took the LEGO models, they made different LEGO models related to the holidays, and then they expanded them and put them inside the Times Square or the mall here in Hong Kong. There were huge LEGO models made out of plastic, ginormous minifigures everywhere, and the scale you guys can see on the screen right now is about a 20:1 ratio. So if you take a LEGO minifigure, well, these minifigures on the screen are about 20 times that size, so that's a little bit over 3 feet. This shopping center was basically converted into a huge LEGO Winter Wonderland. There's so many images that have been posted online and on social media from 2012. It must have really been spectacular, and I personally would have really liked to see it. All these minifigures just outside as well. It wasn't just in the mall, which is crazy to see all the time and dedication that LEGO must have put forth in order to make this a reality. Of course, we've all seen those toy lightsabers in any department store or retail store, but what if you had your own life-size replica of a Lego lightsaber? Well, that's exactly what James Kenobi did in 2006. Yes, 2006. From my research, this appears to be the very first time someone posted online about making this Lego Star Wars replica, one in red and one in blue. However, it looks like somebody got inspired from James Kenobi here, and in 2017 created a green one. Now, I really like these images here because we can see the scale from that original sized of a Lego lightsaber from Lego Star Wars to the ginormous life scale, as well as him holding it over there on the right. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts below. If you guys could have one of these life-sized Lego lightsabers, which color would you want? Here's another fantastic piece of Lego architecture. This bridge here is located in Sweden and was created in 2017 as a way for individuals to become painters and begin their careers. Basically, this was part of their training, and they made this sort of Lego bridge in Sweden that just looks really nice, adds a lot of color, and from these images you guys can see that there was a lot of time and effort put in to creating this bridge here. More specifically, it was part of the Let's Color Gothenburg project that Sweden had going at the time, and basically just added a lot of color to this bridge and the surrounding city. Did you know that Lego has vending machines? Well, they actually do, and in fact, in around 2012 to 2013, Lego was heavily experimenting with Lego vending machines in order to increase profitability on different places like around train stations and airports. Now, this one in front of you is from Munich, Germany, from around that same time period. However, these could be found in various places across Europe. I think it's really cool the fact you can go and buy a Lego set from one of these vending machines. Now, they're not really around anymore, unfortunately. I don't know if Lego's experimentation turned out to be not as profitable as they would like, or maybe they kept on being broken into and the goods and the merchandise stolen from them. Let's hope not. But this one in front of you is actually from Moscow, Russia. So as you guys can see, they kind of made their rounds in Europe. Here's another smaller version of a Lego vending machine, and I think the experience of just buying a Lego set from these would be fun. I still would like to do that someday, so perhaps Lego, maybe you could, bring this to America someday. That would be kind of cool, test it out here in the market. The next Lego creation with real-world practicality is located in a New York apartment in the United States. This stairwell has a railing made completely out of Lego bricks. It's got little spots for minifigures you can put in there or little places you can see through, and it continues upstairs on the sort of balcony that goes across. You guys can notice that on the very top. So with this being said, I want you guys to vote on the poll on the top right-hand corner of the screen right now in order to guess how many Lego bricks are in this stairwell here. I'll give you guys 5 seconds to make your guess, and that time starts now. And once you're done with that, I will tell you the answer here. It is 20,000 Lego bricks, which is pretty insane that there are 20,000 individual Lego bricks put into creating this stairwell railing. That is not only a lot of time to create that, but also a lot of money that was spent in order to obtain all those Lego bricks needed for this project. Up next is an amazing art piece by a 3D street artist. Now, before we go any further, just wanted to remind you guys that I have 2 bonus entries at the very end of this video that you guys won't want to miss, so stick around for that. And this one here is actually to resemble the terracotta army from one of the ancient Chinese dynasties back in the day, in which this sort of army was created in order to help the emperor in his quote-unquote afterlife. And so with this, that is the inspiration for this design here, all these different warriors. But Leon, of course, took this the Lego route and created this very complicated art design using a lot of shading and a lot of perspective as well. Here's a head-on shot of it from the very side. but if you guys look from the desired position, it appears that we have Lego minifigures that are standing up on the street. Very crazy optical illusion stuff that I find really interesting. Here is Leon and his team working on this art piece. You'll notice that a lot of skill and time goes into this. They even use paint, it appears, not like chalk. I know some artists will use chalk on sidewalks, but this one here is paint, more of like a mural on the ground. I mean, it makes sense. It takes so long, it may as well last for a while. The finished design here was created in Florida, which is in the United States, and I think that the end result is just fascinating. It looks like not only is there a hole in the street, but there are also 3D Lego figures inside that hole as if they were the Terracotta Army, but Lego form. Now, what's crazy is that Leon has a whole bunch of other Lego related art pieces here that he's done on streets, on sidewalks, and they're just fantastic. But Superman is over on the left, and we have one of the Castle Knights from Lego over on the right. And if you're interested to see the perspective on these knights here from a different angle, here is basically how he painted them 2D on the ground, but then while you're standing in the specific location, it looks like they are 3D standing right beside you. And now here is this very famous bridge located in Wuppertal, Germany. I believe that's how you pronounce it. It is an amazing art piece of a concrete bridge that was painted by a street artist by the name of Martin Hewald. And the end result is this sort of three-dimensional looking oversized Lego brick appearance of a bridge, and it just looks awesome. I'd love to go to this in real life to take pictures of my own, but the images here, even from the very bottom of the bridge, they made it look like they are 3D Lego bricks. According to the artist, it took him 13 days to complete and paint the entire bridge, and he said that he was inspired by not only his love of Lego whenever he was young, but also his children's. The first bonus entry here I thought was just funny, and I had to add it in as it is a take on the classic Lego Spaceman. It was painted on this levee or dam, whatever you want to call it, and basically it is just a very funny representation or street art basically of a classic Lego Spaceman Lego minifigure with, of course, the space logo on the chest and the minifigure attributes. Quite clever, that's for sure. I wasn't able to figure out where exactly this is through my research, but nonetheless it is still a very amazing piece of Lego inspired art. And lastly, there is this absolutely amazing life-sized Star Wars X-Wing. This was created in 2013 and has basically been around the world. It's been to multiple locations, including Paris and New York City, and it's made out of 5 million Lego bricks. Yes, it is made out of Lego bricks. It's not just one big plastic model. It's made out of those tiny little bricks, and together, through 5 million of them, we have a life-sized model. And those were all of the Lego-inspired builds and structures that I want to showcase to you guys today in this video. If you guys enjoyed, let me know with a like rating down below. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are brand new, and check out one of the videos on screen right now. As always, I'm Spitbricks. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video coming very soon.